Place, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're live right now.
Oh shoot!
I think so.
Well, it's a good thing that I was born ready.
You're born ready?
No,
No, you're
no, I
not.
wasn't. I was honestly when I was born crying. I don't think I was ready for anything.
Well,
So I
all right.
am lying if I said that I was born ready. But I am ready now.
All right. Well, cool. Because we got
I
people.
was raised ready. I think.
That's
Would
right.
be better.
That's right. Well, we're still waiting on Weston. He should be here very, very shortly. So, because he's not that tall of a guy.
It's the opposite of very tally.
Yeah. So we got
Which is
people, huh? Which is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Me neither. I can't say that I'm very tall either.
I'm not that tall. I'll
I'm
be
taller than
honest.
you.
That's not true.
It is.
That is not true.
That mohawk doesn't count.
The mohawk definitely counts.
That adds unfair height.
Hey, put in the comments if you think mohawk counts in what are we talking about? In like
heightage.
in heightage.
I feel like that
Mohawk should count in heightage.
I think that adds an unfair
It's an unfair
layer
advantage.
of height.
Nah. No, it's not. Well, we got a bunch of people watching. I know some of you are watching from YouTube. Some of you are watching from Elon Musk's Twitter. Y'all got that Twitter chaos going on over there. Yes, Mohawk counts. Thank you. Thank
See,
you.
you're ignoring the ones that say they don't count. Also.
No. I don't need to see those. We're going to give away a bunch of merch tonight. All right. And I want you to know that we appreciate all of your support. You guys have been amazing. You've been so good to us, and over the years. And it's crazy because 7 Day Slumber's been doing this for a long time, long enough for my oldest son to be playing in the band, for several years now. Of course, he did start, and so I don't sound so old. He did start at an early age in this band. Let's just keep it real. All right. Now that we got that out of the way. But you guys have supported us for a long time. We appreciate it. A lot of cool stuff has happened over, since we've released this Death by Admiration album. Obviously, a lot of cool stuff has happened in this band since we started. A lot of amazing things. And we've had, we've been able to do things that people dream of, and so I'm super thankful of that. And we know that it's God, and also having you guys, supporting this band. We know we couldn't do this obviously without God, but I mean without you guys supporting us and showing love to 7 Day Slumber over all the years. That's why we love giving stuff away. So
I saw somebody ask if we're reading YouTube comments. It was Original King Julian 94 said, are y'all reading YouTube comments or something like that? We are reading YouTube comments.
As a matter of fact, I'll show you what that looks like. Curious Vic, that's for YouTube. And then here's somebody from Facebook. And so we've got people from Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, different Facebooks, the Rockfest Records Facebook page, the 7th Day Slumber Facebook page. As a matter of fact, would you write down where you're watching us from? If it's my personal Joseph Rojas account, if it's a public Joseph Rojas account. The personal has me with a one chimp challenge. Not a one chimp challenge. I would surely die. Chimpanzees are very strong. And so I will not do a one chimp challenge. Which leads me, that's a challenge I would lose, which would lead me to telling you that if I wouldn't do a one chimp challenge, I definitely wouldn't do a 2 chimp challenge. Yeah. But I did the 1 chip challenge, and, now it's pretty dreadful and painful. So we have people saying they're watching for the 7 Day Slumber page, the Joseph Rojas account, Rockfest Records Facebook account. That's very cool. Joe Rowe account, 7 Day Slumber page, 7 Day Slumber, YouTube. All right, cool. Well, great. So we got people watching from all over the place. So here's how this works. if you are watching from anything other, hear me out, because this is how you're going to win some merch. If you are watching from anything other than the 7-Day Slumber page, then when this is over or whenever, you can go to the 7-Day Slumber page and comment the word Octane. That's all you got to do. It won't work on YouTube. It won't work on my personal account or the Joseph Ross public account or Rockfest page or 7-Day Slumber's Twitter. It'll only work on 7-Day Slumber's Facebook page. You can comment the word Octane. Okay, if you have already been on one of our lives lately and you have already commented the word Octane, no need to do it. You're already entered to win. Okay, but if you've not commented the word Octane on a 7-Day Slumber Facebook page, then definitely comment it now. And you don't have to put anything else, just the word Octane. Okay, and then it will send you a PM of 3 simple steps. But just commenting the word Octane, yeah, Octane, Tina, but don't put, here's the thing. Don't make sure y'all don't put anything after Octane. Like, you got to make sure it doesn't have like a question mark or hashtags or anything. Just the word Octane. Yep, you got it. You got it. Cool. Yeah, just like that, Tina. Just like that. So comment the word Octane. Yeah, very cool. So now you're already entered to win. Let me show you some really cool merch. We only have like a couple of these left. So this is a flag, just came out of this bag.
You can win the paper bag too if you want it.
Yeah, we're going to give you the plastic bag. But this flag is a really cool flag that says... it's way too big for me to be doing this, but that's okay. It says 7-Day Slumber, and it says One Nation Under God. And it's got Jesus, and it's just kind of like the state of our nation in crisis and how we need to go back to God, right? So, very cool thing. I'm going to pick 2 winners tonight. And my wife's going to send me over the winners here in a few minutes. And we're going to pick those winners. We have our team picking them. And then don't worry, if you don't win tonight, you can win tomorrow just by being a part of this tonight. Okay. But we're also gonna, if you don't win tonight and you don't win tomorrow or the next day, we're going to do it for the next 3 days. If you don't win merch bundles and merch packages over the next couple of days, then don't worry, because we have all of your names. Anybody that's participated in this, we have your names, and we're going to be doing some really amazing future giveaways. There's some other cool stuff happening, and you're already entered to win a guitar. A very cool guitar. And but let me show you some of the cool merch. And I'm not just sending you like one thing. We're like sending you a huge bundle. So tonight's winners will probably get this flag. I hate, like, hey, will you fold that up? I hate, it's an American flag. I just super duper respect. I know. This bandana is the one that I wore on the last 2 tours. Don't worry, it doesn't have snot or sweat. But I'm going to send that with you. You'll win that. This is cool. This is a sweater, a really cool Christmas sweater from Rockfest Records. A Merry Rockfest Christmas. And if you have not, by the way, if you have not checked out A Merry Rockfest Christmas, the album, it's got all these amazing bands on here on the record, okay? 7-Day Slumber, we did Underneath the Christmas Tree. GFM did Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC. Underneath the Christmas Tree was, we redid Kelly Clarkson's. It's all metal and hard rock, okay? The Letter Black did Mary Did You Know? The Protest, Run Run Rudolph. Living Scars, I'm reading this backwards, so it's hard to read. Living Scars did Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. That thing goes hard. Relent did All I Want for Christmas Is You. Dawn from Fireflight, she killed it with what is that? I can't read it backwards. What's that say? Dawn from Fireflight did.
Oh, she did What Christmas Means to Me.
What Christmas Means to Me. Matt Sassano did The Grinch, and then Seventh Day Slumber did a song that we wrote out of a poem called In the Bleak Midwinter. So we're going to give this to somebody as well. So you'll get this. You'll get this cool bandana. Seventh Day Slumber bandana. How can I? All right, I'm moving. I'm going to pick winners here just a second, I promise you. Seventh Day Slumber bandana, that flag. You're going to get... will you set that right there, Blaze? You're going to get this cool t-shirt or another cool t-shirt. Death by Admiration. If you've not added Death by Admiration's new album, Seventh Day Slumber's new album, Death by Admiration, to your playlist, please add it now. It would really, really help us. Our new single, Halos, is on there. So, boom. All right? And then we're going to hook you up with a signed Death by Admiration CD. It'll be signed. And then we're going to hook you up with a Merry Rockfest Christmas.
Right.
Why is that not like... This thing's supposed to focus. Focus. But anyway, a Merry Rockfest Christmas. So we're going to hook you up with all of that stuff. And
want to enter.
And you definitely want to
have one of these flags.
We only have one of the flags. So out of the 2 winners tonight, only one of them gets that flag. I can't tell you which one it'll be. But and whatever we send you, so some of the stuff that we're giving away, like all this merch, you may get different mixed match things. Like what I'm showing you is just stuff I have here in my studio. My wife Lori grabbed it out of the garage and she brought it in, and there's a bunch of stuff out there. So I'm gonna just pick like 4 items for you, like 4 really cool items, but I'll make sure you get a shirt at least. Maybe hoodies, maybe windbreakers, maybe bandanas, but you'll get something very, very cool. 4 really, really cool items, and you'll be entered to win our guitar, right? That the guitar is amazing, and we won't sign it if you don't want us to sign the guitar, okay? Because the guitar is not like some cheapy guitar, but if you want us to sign it, the band will sign it. All right. So I'm giving a couple people time to like get on. I mean, we have a bunch of people watching already. So, I'm going to pick one winner's already been texted to me. And this is a winner from yesterday. What you're doing today, we're going to pick that winner tomorrow. Okay. This is a winner from yesterday or the past couple of days. Someone who's already like done all these cool things. So the first winner for tonight, are you ready? The first winner from tonight who will win a huge bundle, merch bundle, is Tracy Foreman. Let's have a hand for Tracy Foreman. Oh yeah, Tracy. I didn't pick you, Tracy, although I would love to. But I didn't pick you. The staff does a random thing they do, but they probably. So here's the thing. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. Here is how you do this, right? So let me find what I'm looking for. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. So look, Halo's new single Octane. Seventh Day Slumber's new single Halos got added to Octane Test Drive, right? It's in their test drive. And it played Friday at 9 Eastern. It played Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And it played today at 6 p.m. Eastern. And and it'll play tomorrow. So here's what you need to focus on, because today is done, yesterday is done, and obviously Friday's done. But you still have tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So tomorrow, Monday, it plays 3 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM radio on channel 37 Octane. And so basically, we want you to post a screenshot of you listening to Octane. There's the 3-month free trial if you want to do that. If not, there's also a picture you can just grab from 7 Day Slumber's page. And you don't, if you didn't listen to it, you can still post. All right. But here's what I need you to do. Post these hashtags. You want to say, hey, request Halos in full rotation. Now, this is what you want to take a screenshot of you listening, or grab a screenshot off our page, and then write this. Just say, hey, I want to see 7 Day Slumber's Halos in full rotation, and make sure you use the hashtag Octane Test Drive, and make sure you use the hashtag Halos. Just like that. You can screenshot this if you want, or go back later and watch it and screenshot it. But use those hashtags, and then also tag 7 Day Slumbers. So that's how we pick you as a winner. That's how Tracy Foreman won. She tagged us, and she made sure to use those hashtags. And so that put her in the drawing for the merch. There's Weston, our guitar player, is right here. So anyway, but that's really it. I'm gonna pick another winner, but also, if you forgot those instructions and you're watching from some other page other than 7 Day Slumber's Facebook page, then later tonight, go over to 7 Day Slumber's Facebook page, and when this live is over, go over to 7 Day Slumber's Facebook page and just comment the word Octane, like people are doing right now. I'll show you what that looks like. Some of you aren't on the page where it's happening, but you just gotta write it just like that, Octane. Okay. So, and here's Kaylee's entered to win. And then not only is Kaylee entered to win, if Kaylee decides that she wants to make a post about playing 7 Day Slumber in full rotation, 7 Day Slumber's Halos in full rotation, if she makes a post, it's another, they put her name again in there. So there's more chances to win. Don't post like a million posts over and over and over again, because then Octane's gonna go, they didn't really listen or whatever. But make sure you don't just post it on Facebook. Post it on Twitter. Definitely post it on Twitter if you have a Twitter. Like, if you've got an old Twitter account and you say, man, I'll never use Twitter again, resurrect it for this cause. All right? Yeah, this is a good cause. It's a great cause. Resurrect it. And so definitely do it on Instagram and Facebook as well. And then go to the Octane page and comment where they have the test drive. Comment on there. And we can see all of that. Just make sure you tag us. But you also got to use those hashtags. Make sure you're using these hashtags. Okay? Because that's how... And tagging Jose Mangan, Katie Babs, Shannon Guns. Those three. Jose Mangan, Katie Babs, Shannon Guns. Or at least tag Jose. And make sure you use those hashtags, like I said. But here's the times. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. It'll be on again. Yeah. Tuesday at 9 a.m. That's 8 in the morning on Tuesday. Ooh, I don't even know if I'll be up, but I gotta be. And then Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. So right after it plays, right after they play it, then add that, then start like tweeting, typing, blah, blah, blah. I also am looking for some people to be on a personal thread with me that are interested in being on our street team. We're building a street team. So look, I would love to talk to you. That's why we do lives all the time. But if you're going to be on our street team, it's a personal thread with me on it, but it's like, we really are looking for people who are down to promote the band, who are down to help Seventh Day Slumber to get into these places where we can talk about Jesus, like, you know, where we're not ashamed of our faith. We're not ashamed. We play clubs, we play bars, we play churches, we play it all, but we're not ashamed of our faith. And so God is using Seventh Day Slumber to help a lot of people. And so you guys have supported us in that. And so we're looking for a few people, a few good men and women, a few good women and men to be on our street team. And so to be on our street team, all you have to do is put, I want to be on your street team, or put me on your street team, and I'll add you to the thread. Just remember that thread goes hard. It's constantly, like, we're constantly thinking of things and doing things. So just put, add me to your street team, and then I'll add you to you have to have Messenger, though, because that's how we talk, is through Messenger. Cool. Yeah, or I will help you on the street team. Like, you can do that, or you can do add me to the street team. Yeah, or you could just say street team. And then tomorrow I'll put you guys on the street team. But yeah, Scott won last night. Scott won a bunch of merch last night. He may be wearing 7 Day Slumber merch in that picture. I don't know. But anyway, but I got to pick another winner right now. And then I'm going to talk to y'all about something else really cool coming up. Okay. I got the other winner that just came in. This winner's going to win 4 things, like a bunch of merch. All right. As Blaze. All right. Gary Hugh. I believe that's how you say it. Hough. All right. Gary Hugh or Ho, or I don't know how you say it.
Gary Hoga.
Yeah. Gary Hoga. No. Gary Hough. I've seen you, Gary, before, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. So congrats to Gary. He needs to get an applause as well. But I also feel like we're going to need a DJ horn for both of our winners, Tracy Foreman and Gary H. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Gary. Gary's watching.
Huff?
There's no way that's pronounced Huff, Gary.
I don't know, man.
Gary.
Are you fibbing?
Are you fibbing, Gary? I don't know if I could feel right about myself pronouncing your name Huff.
We'll let it slide.
Let me sit with that for a minute, Gary. You still won. But there, let's see, Gary. Now Gary's getting cocky over here. No, Gary's getting cocky. Gary said, it's rough, tough, Huff. Ain't no bluff. Yeah. I'm going to give Gary a triangle for that. I'm also going to give Gary a glockenspiel. Who would have known that was called a glockenspiel? Anybody heard of a glockenspiel before? Never. Or a bicycle one. Yeah.
I ain't never heard that.
I ain't never heard it. Never heard no glockenspiel. One more time for the glockenspiel. Yeah. Gary Huff, rough and tough. Just won a bunch of stuff, Gary. We're gonna get it out to you.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, we're
Gary
gonna
Huff just won a bunch of stuff.
Gary Huff, rough and tough, won a bunch of stuff. All right, and it's an old clock. Oh, really? I did not know that. Is that really true? I don't know if that's true.
Are you fibbing?
I'm doubting everybody tonight. Here's what it is. Charlie Hargrave. Dang, Charlie Hargrave. He sounded like he should have been in Sling Blade, the movie Sling Blade. My name's Doyle Hargrave. Remember that guy when he's playing on the back porch? Anybody sing Sling Blade? And they're playing on the back porch. And he said, keep it down, or something like that. His neighbor did. And he said, shut up, yo, buzzard. I play cards with Jelly Shellnut, chief of police. Law's on my side. Yeah. Dwight Yoakam. I think he really is like that in real life. He plays those parts too good. What's up, guys? What street team? It's just 7 Day Slumber street team. We'll put you on So we'll put you on this thread, and then we just talk about cool ways to promote the band online and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to be on it, just say I want to be on the street team and comment it in whatever page you're watching us from. So those are our 2 winners tonight. But remember, tomorrow you can, or even tonight if you want to, you can make a post. Just go look for a screenshot of XM Radio, and you know, I don't have a screenshot of it right now, but this is what a screenshot would look like if you were listening to it on your app. And there's, like I said, there's a 3-month free trial. So if you want to listen to it live, it's 3 months free. And I am trying to find a screenshot of what it.
Like this.
Oh yeah. Bro.
Focus. Sucker doesn't want to focus.
He keeps trying to find me. Anyway, that's what the.
Because I'm in it.
I probably. Yeah, it is. Oh wow.
Nah, I was trying to focus on.
That's crazy.
Everything's about you, Daddy.
You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. Dang, it saw another face and it went to that. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, Blaze face.
So, and then I realized I have one too on mine. So, look for that. You'll see that screenshot somewhere. To find that screenshot, all you do is look in the search bar, hashtag Octane Test Drive, and then all those will pop up. All right. So, so you can do that tonight. But if you do that tonight and you use that screenshot, make sure you follow these directions. Request Halos in full rotation. Make sure you use the hashtag Octane Test Drive and hashtag Halos. And then make sure you tag them. Okay? And make sure you tag us. And that enters you again to win. And that also puts you in the running. If you do it a couple times, it puts you in the running for a guitar. You have to do it at least two days. Puts you in a running for a guitar. Weston, they said you're being quiet, Weston. What have you been doing? Come up here and tell the people what you've been doing, because I think it's pretty interesting what you've been doing today.
That's very interesting.
I've been finishing up. I've been building a guitar cab recently, and I've been finishing up today. So, like, if you're seen a guitar cab or like a head, it's like wrapped in this material. I've been fighting with that today, learning how to wrap Tolex and just various painting, just kind of getting it all put together. I just finished for the most part, and final assembly tonight, and we'll be done. So it's kind of cool because I've never done anything like that before, but so far it's not a complete disaster.
So he is literally making his own guitar cab, and it's pretty cool, let me tell you. I wouldn't be able to do it, but Weston is like super creative, and yeah, I don't mind winning the giveaway. I'm just happy to be here. Awesome. Well, you never know. Maybe you will win, because we're picking more winners tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be on at 8 o'clock as well. Hey, is it better to be on at 7 o'clock Central? Okay, this is all Central time. Is it better to be on at 7 o'clock Central, or is it better to be on at 8 o'clock Central? Put it in the comments of whether we should be on at 8 o'clock Central tomorrow or 7 o'clock Central tomorrow. So how did that Saliva run go? We start on Thursday is the first show date with Saliva. Okay. So if you live in the Northeast, you want to be there. We will be out on tour with Saliva all of December. A lot of people are saying 7. A few say 8. A few say, I'll go back and count these later for, better to be on at 7, 8. Oh, 8 East Central, 9 p.m. Okay, cool. 7. We'll figure it out. Either time is fine. Cool. So we will be in Reading, Pennsylvania Friday. Barney Dufresne. Bernie, I love you, man. Bernie, I have known, 25 years. The reason, more than that, maybe I know him as BJ. We went to college together. And Bernie, which let me show his face real quick one more time. So he doesn't like it when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. BJ actually came up with the name Seventh Day Slumber.
Y'all are all welcome.
You're welcome. You're all welcome. We're gonna have a hand for Bernie coming up with the name Seventh Day Slumber. He says, not about me. We know it's not about you though, but I gotta give. But right now it is. I gotta give props where props is due, and I know I always embarrass him. But BJ actually said, him and I were in school together, and he wrote this song about his dad. It was a really heartfelt song. He wanted to record it. I had some songs I had written. I had just gotten saved from a hardcore cocaine addiction. Many of you know my story. And then I went straight to Bible college, which, by the way, I do not advise that. Don't just go straight out of... I went straight out of the intensive care unit after, overdosing on cocaine purposely, which I didn't tell people for years that it was on purpose. And then I finally started sharing my testimony about that. But anyway, I went straight. I got on fire for Jesus. I got saved in the back of an ambulance. I got on fire for Jesus and went to Bible college. And there were some things that I hadn't trained my vocabulary yet. Let's just put it that way, and some other things. But anyway, BJ was always real cool to me. He'd been raised a Christian, and he basically just loved on me, took me in, and as his friend, we became friends. And he was like, dude, we should record your songs and my songs, and we should just go into the studio and record them and get some people from Christ for the Nations Bible College where we went, just get some people to like play instruments on them, and he played drums and like wrote his song, and I played guitar and wrote my songs, and we were like, let's do it. So we went in the studio, and we started recording, and Bernie told me, he's like, maybe we should have a band name. And I was like, yeah, maybe we should. He's like, I don't want to be in a band. I just want to do this and like make it our project. And then if you want to take the band and do whatever you want with it, go for it. And he came up with the name Seventh Day Slumber. And I was like, dude, BJ, what's that even mean? And he's like, God created the earth in 6 days, and on the seventh day he rested. And I was like, all right, let's go with it. And we recorded. Hey, is that tape in there?
I actually think it is.
Dude, I want to show you something, BJ. And then, for all of our watchers right now, you're in for a treat. Dude, this is a trip. Look what I got. Look what I got, BJ. Bernie, I'm going to call you Bernie because that's your name on the screen. And people won't know what I'm talking about if I just keep saying, hey, if I keep calling you.
There's two of them. Is this the right one?
This is the right. The other one's a DAT tape.
Oh.
Grab that. Bernie gave me that DAT tape. No, Bernie gave me the DAT tape. Ooh, are you ready? Hide your face, Blaze, so we can get this focused. Oh, Seventh Day Slumber.
Check that out, the label on that.
Oh, wow. Seventh Day Slumber. My nails look dirty, but that's okay. Dude, cassette tapes. Cassette tapes. What songs do we have on here? I Believe in Jesus, Down on My Knees, Daddy, and Freedom. And then here is the DAT tape. Oh my goodness. Here, try to hide our faces. Look at that. And you can see BJ's name right there, BJ Dufresne. Oh yeah.
That's rad.
You know what I want to say about Bernie is, yes, that's right. It was at Hot Track Studios. Dude, they're in like, this is a treat. Like this is crazy that this is all happening right now. because I just got this tape. I hadn't had one in a long time. Yeah, that's right. Where Whitesnake recorded. We recorded there. But I wanted to say this about Bernie, because there's not a lot of people like this in the industry. And Bernie's not in the industry. But there's not a lot of people like this in general. But BJ told me, he said, "Hey man, I'm going to go back to Louisiana. But that name is yours. This recording, all that stuff, continue to use it. Just use it for God's glory. Continue to use the band, the name, all that stuff. I don't want anything." And he's the one that paid for the recording. Like, he paid for that recording. I didn't have any money. I just was a drug addict. I had just gotten saved and was in Bible college. I didn't have anything. And dude, I could barely afford the Bible college that I was in. And Bernie was like, "Dude, just use it for God's glory." And Bernie has been supporting this band ever since he started it. Like, since we started it together, he's been supporting it from the sidelines, cheering the band on, never trying to get fame. I'm doing this, and it's embarrassing him right now, but I promise you, he would never do this. He would never write this in the comments. He would never go put it out publicly like, "Man, I'm the guy that gave up the name." None of that. And I see it in all this fighting in this industry. Everybody's like, "No, I got the name. No, I did this. No. And Bernie said, "Are people getting saved? Are lives being changed? If they are, then that's all I care about." He said, "If you're gonna do that, just do it for God, and I'll be happy." And all these years, since 1996, how many years is that? I'm not good at math.
53.
That's a number right there.
It's 20 something years, right? Like 20.
You said 1996.
1996.
I was born in 98 and I'm 24.
The
26 years.
26 years, dude.
I play guitar.
26 years. Bernie has been supporting me, supporting this band, and he came up with the name. I mean, he started the band with me and paid for the first recording. Wild, man. And so, anyway, I get to see Bernie. I get to see you. Reading, PA, I think is where we're playing. On tour with Saliva. Think about that, Bernie. Who would have thought from that little Bible college in Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas, the hood, people getting shot out there outside of our dorms. Look at it. He said, "Next subject, please." He gets embarrassed, but I had to say it. I'm gonna put it right there. Reading, PA. But who would have thought, BJ, that we would be going from spending $400 or whatever $100 it was? I don't know, but I know you paid for it, man. And who would have thought that we'd go from that to playing click, click, playing with the band, click, click, boom, man. Right? It's crazy. All right, enough. Enough about you, Bernie.
Enough.
This isn't about you, Bernie.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
That's kind of
take
messed
all the
up,
fame.
Bernie. No, it's
I wanna listen to
super
those tapes.
super humble dude. Hey, BJ, make sure you text me because I'm gonna be in probably I want to say 1 or 2, but since it's only the second day of the Saliva tour, I don't know if all of our schedules are how it's working because Saliva's using our lighting,
That's cool.
and so we're and our LED wall, so we're kind of like, I don't know if they want to use our LED wall, but they're definitely using our lighting. So I don't know how that's gonna exactly work. But if you live up in the Northeast, come out to that Saliva tour, Saliva, 7th Day Slumber, Awake at Last, and then there'll be some local openers too that are gonna be super talented. Also, in the spring, we're out with Chris Jericho and Fozzy. So make sure you come out to one of those shows. Shout out to Fozzy. They just got certified gold on Judas, their song Judas. So they have a new single out called I Still Burn, which is on Billboard right now, killing it. And so we'll be out on that. But also at the end of January and February, and through February, we're going to be out with Breathing Theory. We just did a small run with Breathing Theory, a club run with Breathing Theory. This time, we're going to add some churches into that. Not just the bars and clubs. Breathing Theory is not a Christian band, although the lead singer is raised in church and all that. They're not known as like a Christian band, although like those dudes are super amazing and super on point. But they love what we do. And we've had an opportunity to hang with them. Their music is fire. Their live show's fire, and they're the greatest guys like to hang out with and talk with. They care about the people that come to their shows too, which is super awesome. But anyway, so we'll be out with Breathing Theory, and one other person I will not say, one other artist who I will not say, that will be announced soon. So it'll be Seventh Day Slumber, Breathing Theory, and another artist that's gonna blow your mind. All right, I cannot give that away right now. 2 days we'll probably be talking about, maybe 3. Come back to the West Coast. Joe, how was Scandals in Virginia Beach, Virginia? It was really, really good. We got scandalous.
We did.
Scandalous.
Good time.
It's Bernie, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Memphis Mayfire. Speaking of Memphis Mayfire and speaking about tomorrow, we will be in the studio with Kellen McGregor, the guitar player for Memphis Mayfire. We will be back in the studio. We were just in the studio with him 2 days ago. We will be back in the studio with Kellen McGregor of Memphis Mayfire, recording a new song called Surviving the Wasteland. All right. And it's just about the fentanyl epidemic in America. Surviving the Wasteland. And also how we've become like Walking Dead, man, really. But it's also about positivity, about like, you can survive this. Even though it looks like a wasteland, it kind of is a wasteland. You can survive it, but we got to bring attention to this fentanyl crisis. And so anyway, Surviving the Wasteland, the songs, these guys wrote this song, and I had a small hand in writing it, but these guys wrote that song, and y'all both say that was y'all's favorite one to date.
Yeah.
Why?
This is. I can't tell too much, but
Okay.
the song goes hard. I'll tell you that. And I think vocally and lyrically, I'm pretty proud of what we all came up with, and it's really good. There's a lot of really cool parts on it, and Kellen also added he added a lot to it, and this song is my favorite, including Death by Admiration, the album. This is my favorite song that we've done so far.
Yeah, I think like I'm super proud of Death by Admiration, but what we were doing on the album, we have refined even further,
This new stuff,
and
Oof.
it's DBA 2.0.
but bonkers.
DBA does not mean doing business as, it means death by admiration
Mm-hmm.
when we say DBA.
Yeah, and it's I don't know, it's rad. Super stoked about it.
It's DBA BB, Death by Admiration, but bonkers.
DBA,
I don't think that's
DBA but bunker style.
okay. Hey Gary, not sure that we'll need any help. I don't think we'll need any help, but we would love to see you there. Saliva's gonna absolutely wreck the place, but so are we, and so is Awake at Last. You know, they were asleep.
But they're finally awake.
Awake at Last.
Awake at last, even.
Ooh, that was really cool. They were asleep, but they're finally awake. Awake at last. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? I didn't do that. He did that.
Yes, sir.
He just didn't know he did that.
I knew I did.
Oh.
I want to express my gratitude to you guys by making fan music videos for you guys, if you don't mind. Oh, man.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, dude. That would be amazing, Julian. For sure.
Oh,
We appreciate you guys so much. We love you guys. this Michael's thinking. He said you can save on shipping for Gary's price. Hey, yeah, Gary, if you want, if you just want to come there and pick out like 4 items from our table, feel free to do that, dude. Like, I'll hook you up. It's up to you. That's a good idea. But we'll mail it to, if you aren't 100% sure that you're going to make it, then let us mail it. So yeah, man, you guys have been great. We're going to hop off, but remember, whenever we like say something like, help us get a song on the radio or something like that, when we were talking about Bernie earlier and how he didn't care about us using the name, he just wanted it to be used for God's glory. Getting our songs on the radio, we're not trying to just do it to be famous or anything. We are able to speak into the lives of people that we wouldn't have had a chance to speak into their lives necessarily, because now we're played on a station that would have maybe never played us. And it's because you guys called in, you guys supported it. But remember, there is a greater mission here, and it's not so Seventh Day Slumber can get songs on the radio. For those of you that have been following us a little bit, we've got songs on the radio. We've got the plaques. We've got the #1 songs. We've got the Dove Awards and the whatnot. But we're not looking for any of that. We've already, and I'm not, this is not a humble brag. This is just me telling the truth. We've already accomplished more than what most people will do in a career in music. I could quit now and go just preach at a church somewhere or do something, counseling or whatever, which is, I love both those things. But God's not done with me yet in this thing. And so, we're not trying to, we're not trying to be famous. We've kind of done that a little bit, so it's because we know that lives would be changed. And of course we enjoy doing this. We love doing this. We love making music. We love rocking out. We love all that stuff, but there is a greater purpose here. And so when you're supporting the band and you're like helping us to get the songs on the radio and you're helping it, we know that you guys know this about us, but I just wanted to reiterate that man, there's a greater purpose here. And that purpose is letting people know that there is a God in heaven who loves them, who doesn't hate them, who his arms are open wide for them. And forgiveness is not just something for a select few. Forgiveness, grace, and mercy, it's for everybody, anybody who wants it. And so, but sometimes people just need a hug. Sometimes people just need someone to listen to them. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to, and not be preached at all the time. And so for us, our we're making friends with people every day, out here in the bars, out here in the clubs, out here in the theaters, out here in the churches, out here at the festivals, wherever God opens up a door, we're gonna go, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna be that light in those dark places. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Remember, hashtag. I made up a word. Hashtag Octane Test Drive. I want them that hashtag for the. Yeah.
Eggs on the side.
Hashtag Octane Test Drive. Hashtag Halos. Make sure you support it. Cool. Let me. Cool. I just wanted to read a couple more things, make sure I didn't forget anything or miss super important. All right, guys. Love y'all. And congrats to our winners tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably do 7:30. That way I'm in the middle of both. All right. 7:30 Central. Tomorrow we're going to pick 2 more winners. All right. God bless you.